things like that, is you can produce a lot of content quickly. So, I mean, sometimes people will be like, hey, how many books do you have? And I'll give them the number, and they'll be like, what? How is that even possible? And I'm thinking, well, they're not all 300 pages long.
Right.
Some of them, my longest book is 365 pages long. I have some books that are over 200, some books that are over 100, and a lot of books that are under 100 pages. And those shorter books, you know, that are under 100 or even under 50 pages, you can create a lot of those in a relatively short period of time, sometimes with content you've already compiled or you've already written. It's stuff that you already have. And oftentimes it's just a matter of formatting it and uploading it to your KDP account with Amazon. And within a couple days, you know, you have another book available for people to purchase. And that can be a
Yeah.
real blessing to your family and hopefully to the person that reads it.
Absolutely. And you know, the other thought that came to mind as you were saying this, because this is one of my goals. I actually told one of my clients this last week. One of my goals is to focus on short books in 2023, because I recognize the power of them, not just because of what you just shared, but because I also recognize something about myself. Sometimes I have a hard time completing a book, not because I'm not interested in the subject, but because of how long it takes, right?
Right.
And so I can appreciate the fact that I can finish something in 100 pages or less and get something that really impacts me and not feel like, man, I'm not finished. I didn't finish the book, right? And everyone, I believe, wants that feeling of accomplishment. So I think there's a place for short books because it allows us to meet a need without taking 300 pages to do it, right?
Agreed.
So I think that's tremendously powerful. But I think the other thing that it does, John, because now you have, which you haven't given the number. So how many books is it total?
So I have 98 books total that are in Amazon system. They're just not all under my name. I use a few pen names too.
Okay, but
so,
still, that's
but with my name on it, it's like right around 30.
Around 30.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, think about that community. The power of that is now when a person lands on your page and they discover who you are, now they see all these other books. So the power of, hey, I don't just have one book to sell or one way to impact you. I have 29 other ways. So think about how that just in and of itself creates the potential for more income to come in, because your efforts are multiplied because you're able to create all of these short books. So I think that is worth its weight in gold, just you sharing that topic. And then through the Platform Launchers community, you talk about how to put together a book, but also some of these other pieces about how to make sure that it helps to actually launch your platform.